Going NFL quarterback pass here. If you're Weiler Bob, instead it goes to Edwards, who's going to pull up. No, he didn't. Carsen Edwards. Go. Are you kidding me right here, my people? Nothing even look at Carsen Edwards over the top of Ulanovich. Welcome to Turkish Airlines Euroleague basketball.
The mid-range jump shot's good. Now, can Bayern turn this into points? Oh, what a terrific pass from Carsen Edwards. Super! Carsen Edwards, what a pass. And Folkman acknowledges it. A pinpoint, accurate pass.
Edwards from good 9 meters. Bang, bang, bang. Carsen Edwards cutting it down to 7 points. The lowest lead for Fenerbahce. Well, no panic. That's what Gordy Herbert says. Here is the steal by Vladimir Lucic. And a long three-point bomb by Carsen Edwards.
Airlines Euroleague. Talk about a good run. Carsen Edwards, oh, what a dish to Elias Harris. Carsen Edwards with a wraparound dish. Elias is throwing it down. And not boxing out. Arizona wins games in the first quarter or the second. Elias Harris there with...
Anderson, number 1, first time in the lineup for Barcelona. And a three-pointer finally scored on the 4th try. It is Carsen Edwards' club. As he coached 5 of Bayern's players on the national team, as we're looking at the replays of some of the offensive action from the game so far. That was the Laconia not trying to foul, so conceding the game. Edwards with a three-pointer from 10.5 meters from the logo sign. Shooting from long distance. And there you have it, the long distance bomb, the logo sign shot by Carsen Edwards. The last three-pointer of the game over Nikos Rokavopoulos. That is the Motorola magic moment of the game here.
Never wants to let him see the daylight. You see it on TV. You will not help Edwards to the basket. Uses his body off to De Silva with a beautiful feed. As earlier against Azonia, and here's the penetration by Carsen Edwards.
Booker trying to get inside. Ball fed to him by De Silva. He twists, he dishes. Edwards trying to beat the shot clock buzzer. He does! It's a pressure triple from Edwards.
He's had that steal earlier in this third quarter, now helps himself to an offensive rebound. And what about that from Carsen Edwards? I tell you what, the 30-point game tonight might not be beyond him. Well, Edwards, anytime he's got to look, he's going to pull the trigger. You know that. I mean, Juve's got decent coverage, but there's enough there for Carsen.
Three-pointer in for Edwards. He's got 13.
Bab. Extra pass to Edwards. Oh, what a great move by Carsen Edwards, and now Bayern. Larson thought he was going to go right. Look at that little Euro step from Edwards. I'm going this way. Nope, I'm going that way.
Biberovic also on the floor as the throwdown comes from Booker. Another big dunk from Devin Booker, improvising the finish. Coming after the alley-oop at the other end. It was thrown up there by Edwards. It wasn't a perfect pass, it was a little bit behind Booker, but look how well he did. Look at the stretch from
this. And Edwards going for a three-pointer, knocked it down. Carsen Edwards, and Bayern Munich is clicking on all 12 cylinders after a very slow start.
Edwards feeling it now. Carsen Edwards. Do Bayern have the character to come back? Big possession. There's your leading scorer in the league. Edwards, money! Carsen Edwards knocks down a timely three as Bayern Munich showed plenty of character. Edwards, 21 points. He's 5 of 10 from distance. Now the steal. Can he finish? Edwards lays it up and in. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They could get a 2-for-1 here as we wind down this game if they go deep in the shot clock. Carsen Edwards drives to the basket.
And it's Napier with the rebound. Edwards with a quick three-pointer on the fast break. You cannot get him the light of the day. It's Carsen Edwards.
To keep believing. Edwards. Mid-range, yes. Carsen Edwards, his first points of the final quarter. Play the best defense of your life. There's not much that any defense could do against that shot from Carsen Edwards. Undefendable. Stepping back and...
Don't want to lose it. They love running. Edwards up that high screen! And
Booker hands off to Edwards. Beautiful pass and the big jam. Fabulous from Bayern. That was the previous play. Beautiful pass from Edwards. Finding Devin Booker.
Giffey nearly traveled, trying to tee up an alley-oop maybe for Booker. Booker ran out of real estate, and Edwards beats the shot clock buzzer and banks it home off the window. 9% from the field here tonight.
By the both teams, Carsen Edwards. Baldwin's second foul. Edwards with a three-pointer from the middle over Ayeste. A better defensive performance as you look in the last three-pointer of Carsen Edwards over the outstretched arms of Ayeste.
6 points, 3 assists, and a steal already for Weiler Babb. And Edwards looking to stay perfect. What a night for Carsen. For Edwards, 6 points for him in this quarter so far, and he goes to work on Guduric. What a strike from Carsen Edwards. Nothing wrong with the defense there. He just had a couple of...
I would witness a 22-0 scoring run as we are seeing here today with the three-point.
I don't have to worry about looking at that stat. Carsen Edwards dribbled through the middle, up, over.
Edwards, stop and pop, got it. Over Oturu. It's a second personal foul on Edwards, so he's not in any foul trouble.
He goes to work against Ayeste. Off the dribble, Carsen. Number 14. Three-pointer for the visitors inside.
Offense is stuttering, and their defense, well, is being picked apart. Edwards tries to go to work by himself. Carsen Edwards
Trying to get themselves into one of the play-in positions. Edwards, are you kidding me?
Oh, and now a poor pass from Guduric is picked off by Edwards, and he finishes well. He didn't pick it up cleanly.
They need to get a three here as soon as they can. Edwards pulls up, and that's the one he was looking for. 2 for 11 right now, down to 8 points with the Madrid possession. Edwards pulls up from three. He'd like him a few more of them tonight. As we said, only 2 for 11 from outside.
Edwards double team, but keeps it, gets the shot away, and that's a tough bucket. Oh my goodness, Carsen Edwards taking matters into his own hands.
Wide open, but decides against taking the three-pointer. Nice fake by Edwards, who scores a three-pointer.
Edwards
Can't get it going offensively. Carsen Edwards now. Zalgiris will get another opportunity to shoot. Edwards pulls up from three. Oh man, Carsen Edwards has been lighting it up from everywhere. Team in the middle lane. Carsen Edwards. Look at those. Look at his center of gravity there.
Nebo on the floor. There's Edwards. Upstairs to Booker, and Booker sends it down. What a great pass here. Little handoff. Edwards turns the corner. Two-man game. They isolate on the weak side, and a picture-perfect pass from Edwards. There's the handoff, the little rub, the alley-oop. Oh,
up the action. Oh, good hustle. Offensive rebounds are plenty. This time Harriers can't convert. Edwards goes coast to coast and gets the score.
Between these teams, 25 of 40 from long range. Edwards from close range this time, or mid-range, and he makes another.
Obst with the ball, well pressured by Baldwin. It's Carsen Edwards from up top with a three-pointer. What is Niels Giffey? No, it's Edwards wide open. Count it! What an unselfish play by Niels Giffey. He had a great look at the basket, but he chose the extra pass to wide open. 2-point lead for Barcelona again, 9-7. Edwards with a free throw line jumper. What a fast-paced basketball. The shooters. The lead goes back to Partizan as Edwards goes one-on-one against Koprivica.